8:47 the time. Over the next 2 weeks, we will be focusing on strengthening our quadriceps and knees. Whether you are an athlete or simply looking to maintain joint health for the long term, these exercises will help build the strength and stability you need. Functional performance specialist Spencer Shilstone is here to show us how it's all done. Got a haircut too.
Yeah, I did. Well, I've been, 2 weeks since I was last on?
It's been a while. Mackie was here last week. We were talking about climbing stairs until now this segues into why we discussed climbing stairs.
Yes, so Mackie talked about a study that had participants going up and down 5 flights of steps to help prevent heart disease.
Okay.
And the thing is, when we get older, it's harder to go up and down steps. And there are other ways to make sure that you can get that cardiovascular work to prevent that. But what we want to go over is teaching you what you could do ahead of time so that way you don't have to worry about going up and down steps with pain.
Now, when you say ahead of time, is there an age bracket?
No, not necessarily an age bracket, but for someone like our age, it'd be great to start doing this. Or if you're, an athlete that had injury in the past, or if you're a Saints player that might have knee issues, let's make sure we do this to continue on this track. But the exercise is called a Spanish squat.
Okay.
You need a very thick band. So this is about 2 inches thick. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a something that's an anchor point that's strong enough to hold you. So like a squat rack or a pole such like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put this band around here. I'm gonna put my legs right through it.
Okay.
And I wanna make sure that it's behind my knee, but not my thigh.
Sure.
So behind the calf. All right. Now this is an isometric exercise. What that means is I'm gonna be holding this for a bit. Ideally, we wanna shoot for 3 reps of 45 seconds. So go ahead and grab a book and just sit back for 45 seconds. But if this is too much for you to do, and I can already feel the tension in my quads and knees, then go for 10 reps of 5 seconds or 5 reps of 10 seconds.
Now, do you want to build up to the 45 or no?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Try to build up to that 45 seconds. Now what this is gonna give you benefit for is it's gonna help you strengthen the joints in your knees, as well as giving you more endurance in the quadricep muscle, which is very important for our knee health because our quadricep is what's connected to our patella right here. So we want to make sure that we have strength here to really let our body to have that chance to go up and down with the knee.
Now, we've got less than a minute to go. That can be pretty tricky. You can fall on your bum quite quickly. What do you recommend to make sure that you stay in place?
Well, if you need to, you can have your hand holding while you're doing that, so that way you can hold yourself up and lessen the weight. Another thing is, well, again, make sure you have a really thick band.
Yeah.
Because if you have a thin band, it's going to you'll fall on your butt.
Because they won't be able to support you.
No, not at all. So this is the most prime thing you got to make sure that you're doing.
Okay. All right, Spencer, sir, thank you so much as always. And next week, we will have another workout demonstration for you. Spencer's here every Wednesday to show us, and we're going to talk about the forward heel tap next week, right?
That's right.
All right, well, be with us right here, only on WUPL.